Hi, today I'm going to show some yoga therapy techniques and self-massage techniques utilizing your SLO-MO ball. So this one is from Maria Mendola, my teacher, and I put her website in the info box if you're interested in checking her out and purchasing your own SLO-MO ball. This video, I will be showing you ways to help to nourish the SI joint, the sacrum, the hips, and the low back by using your SLO-MO ball. So let's get started. I will say though that your ball does come with a straw so that you can blow it up and also deflate it based on your body's needs. So when you come onto your back and use the ball, it's your discretion if you need it to be blown up more or deflated more. So I like it pretty inflated with some give. So we'll come onto the back and your knees will be hip distance apart like you're setting up for bridge. You'll plant your feet and then inhale, lift your hips up to the sky enough so that you can roll the SLO-MO ball directly underneath your sacrum, which is the triangular bone at the very end of our spine before the gushier parts of our butt. And then you'll just go ahead and melt into the SLO-MO ball. And you might kind of move around so that the ball's in the right spot, so it's directly on the sacrum. And just pause here and take a couple of deep breaths. When we're on the SLO-MO ball, we are starting to tap into the water element, the flowing element of our pelvis, of the sacral chakra. It really loves to be nourished this way, to be supported. And we'll begin movement with pelvic tilt. So I'm going to bring my hands to my hips, so that's optional. You can keep them at your sides. And as you inhale, you'll arch the spine, but the whole time the back and the sacrum is connected to your SLO-MO ball. And then as you exhale, you'll shift the pubic bone up to the sky to flatten the low back into the ball. Keeping the contact with your SLO-MO ball, you'll inhale, arch, and you'll exhale, round. And just moving with your breath here, you'll inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Making the motion really small if there's a lot of intensity or any sort of cracking, or making the motion a little bit bigger if your body feels like it just needs a little bit more. Good, and then coming back to neutral, you can do up to 3 sets of 10, just like that, 3 sets of 10 breaths. And then for the purpose of this video, I'm going to move on to the next exercise, which is the rocking side to side. So the inhale part is through center, and then as you exhale, just allow your left hip to dip towards the left, and while at the same time keeping contact low back with the SLO-MO ball. And then inhale, come back through center, and as you exhale, right hip dips towards the floor, and then inhale, come back through center. So if you notice my knees are kind of swaying with me, that's okay. You don't want them to be too loosey-goosey, but they can move a little bit. Inhale through center and then exhale to the other side. Moving with your breath here. When we do this, we're getting into the side body a little bit, getting into the side hip and into the SI joints. Strengthening, nourishing, massaging. This is also a way to help release the psoas from the back body. So the psoas attaches to the spine, from the thoracic spine all the way into the thigh bones and crosses over the lumbar spine, the lower back, which attaches to the sacrum. So the psoas is nurtured in a secondary way with this movement. Good, and then coming back through center. We can start to make circles with the hips here too. And so again, the sacral chakra loves this flow type of movement. And again, keeping contact low back to the ball. We're just rotating in a clockwise direction to start, moving the hips. And there's this arching sensation and this rounding sensation, as well as a flow of the hips. And when you're ready, switching sides. And then pause back through center. We can also use our SLO-MO ball to work our core. So starting to move at your own pace, anchor through the left foot, you can lift up the right. And then just playing around to test your stability, anchor through the right foot, lift up the left. Navel to spine as you exhale, also engaging the transverse abs, the side body, sending the transverse abs in towards the midline. And you can continue this way. If it does feel okay, you might lift up one leg and then the other, and continue to tap like that while one leg is lifted. So lift up one leg and then gently tap down with the other, keeping your core tightly engaged, gently squeezing the thighs here. Good, one more each side. And again, you can do this up to 3 sets of 10, which would be one round. One round would be each side taps down. And then you can also hold here. So holding, using the strength of your core. If it's accessible for you, you can lift up one arm and then maybe the other. And to take it up a notch, you can start to do alternate arm and leg. So if you notice I'm a little bit shaky here, because this is a bit challenging for my core to keep my stability, keep my hips stable while I'm balancing on the ball. So you want to really engage your core, engage your inner thighs and your glutes, and breathe. And when you start to feel like you're fatiguing or your hips are splaying out to either side, that might be a nice time to just stop. Gently release one foot, gently release the other. Plant the feet and pause for a moment, feeling the slow-mo underneath you. And when you're ready, very slowly as you inhale, lift your hips up, gently move the slow-mo out of the way, and then exhale, lower all the way down. Really take your time. And once you arrive there, feel the connection of your sacrum to the earth. And the sacrum is our sacred bone. It loves to be taken care of, to be nourished. And just take your time before making your way onto your side and pressing yourself up. Feel free to leave questions below. Namaste.